This review is for the Veepeak OBD2 BLE scanner. I think they did a great job packaging this little guy. It has a nice little hard case here. And we open this up. And we've got our scanner. And we've got some codes for apps. If you need an app for iOS or Android on there, we've got our little manual. And of course, we've got our scanner. This scanner is slightly bigger than the lower end Android only model, but really it's pretty small. It doesn't really get in the way of anything or stick out very far, at least on my vehicle. When you plug it in, it's pretty unobtrusive. And we've got a little QR code on the back there if for some reason you find yourself with your phone and this little scanner but no app on your phone and you need to check something. That'll kind of get you started. The thing I do love about these Veepeak scanners is that they are not proprietary app dependent, which means that if Veepeak ceased to exist as a company tomorrow, or the app they were using to receive the codes from this scanner just stopped being updated, you could find another one to catch the codes. This will work with a wide variety of different scanners. It's not proprietary. That just means it's going to have a longer shelf life, in my opinion. It's not just going to randomly go obsolete on you, which I really appreciate. If you've never used one of these before, there's a place on the dashboard of your vehicle on my GMC 2012 Acadia. It's right underneath the steering wheel. Really easy to find. This just plugs right in there. There's a light on there to indicate that it's on. You turn the ignition to the vehicle to on. It will work when you're running the vehicle, but you don't have to run the vehicle. You just need power to the vehicle. You fire up your phone. You want Wi-Fi. You want your cellular data on, and you want your Bluetooth on in order to connect to this scanner. When I first used one of these scanners, the thing that took me the most getting used to was that you don't connect to the Bluetooth in the same way you would to, say, a Bluetooth speaker or some accessory. You don't do it through the standard phone controls. You actually do it through the app. So you need to download an app. Like I said, there's a little scan code here that you can scan, get their recommendations. There was a scanner. There were some QR codes right inside the case as well. If you just search your app store on whatever device you're using, you're going to find lots of them. And you connect to the scanner inside the app. Some of the apps you do have to sign up for. Usually the first time there's a little bit more setup in terms of choosing what metrics you're actually measuring by, or using imperial or metric, putting in information on your vehicle, things like that. And then after that, it's really easy to connect. Turn on your Wi-Fi, your cellular, and your Bluetooth, open up the app, hit connect, and it connects real fast. And then each app is a little bit different in terms of what they give you access to and how they give you access to it. But every app is going to let you scan for codes that are coming out of the OBD2, see those codes. A lot of the apps now, and this is the reason you want your cellular data on, is when you have that code come up, you can actually tap on the code and then it will send you to a Google search that you can then feed into AI and get some personalized recommendations about what that code means and what it means for you and your vehicle. And I found that really handy just to kind of know what I'm getting into before I get to the mechanic and be able to have a more intelligent conversation with my mechanic. So I really appreciated this little scanner. I hope you found this review helpful, and thanks for watching.